Only a few people know this. And honestly, if you really listen to my podcast, you know this, right? But this is a Throwback Thursday. I don't think a lot of people know this. And the continuation of me getting, elevating everything, I always like to repurpose it, right? And this is a story that will always be repurposed, right? And so Throwback Thursday, I was almost a father, right? Real talk. That's real. A lot of people know this that are in my camp, but I was almost a father. Okay. And I was low-key just talking to my best friend about this. I was like, yo, do you remember I was almost a baby daddy? Like, oh shit. No, for real. Like I was almost, right. And it wasn't, and I'm over exaggerating. Like it wasn't like almost, you feel what I'm saying? But like it was probably one of my most toxic moments that I do not at all condone. You feel what I'm saying? Like I didn't condone how I acted, you know what I'm saying, kind of afterwards. You feel me? And I definitely didn't like how the fuck she conducted herself. I didn't like how she acted. So let me just make a long story short, because it is a long story. So let me make a long story short. 21, I turned 21 years old. I'm in college. I'm getting my bachelor's degree. Whoop-de-whoop, after bam. I'm in a relationship at this time, right? And I'm living with my boys. We have a party out the bananas. You feel what I'm saying? And if you know us, if you've been to any college parties with us, you know our parties have been really, really great. You understand what I'm saying? And so we really kind of started at our junior year, right? And that was when I kind of turned 21. And that's I'm a full adult now. You understand what I'm saying? And I remember having a house party, and mind you, I'm fucked up. I'm drunk. Okay, I remember having a house party. My friends throwing me a house party. Me and my boy, because our birthdays was kind of close. His was the 27th. I was the first. So it was a week. And friends do friend shit. You understand what I'm saying? So we had a party and everything like that. It's going great. I'm drunk. I'm not thinking of shit. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm thinking like, let me tell it. Like we didn't do anything that night. Let me tell it, right? Like, hey, because if you let me tell it, what I remember is I don't even remember having unprotected sex with you. Like I don't even remember going raw with a girl. You understand what I'm saying? Like at all. Like I don't. Like what I remember about that night was that one of my close one of my associates literally spilled red juice on my all white, right? And I was super pissed. I had to go back in my room, change my shit, change my whole outfit, and I came back outside and everything was good. Like we was chilling, everything was popping, drinks is flowing, everybody cooling, yada yada yada, and I don't remember going home or my ex at the my girl at the time being in my bed and me hitting it raw. Like I don't remember that. But literally come March of that year, right? Because again, my birthday is February 1st. So come March of that year, next month, it's spring break's over. She comes, right? Or she calls me and I'm headed to work. I'm working at Papa John's at this point. I'm headed to work and she's like, yo, I got to tell you something. I'm like, well, first of all, why are you not here? What's the deal? She shows her cast. She broke her arm. I'm like, well, what the fuck did you do? She like, oh, I slipped and fell on some ice. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. Oh my God. That's tragic. Okay. I'm sorry, babe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like at this time, you feel what I'm saying? Like that's really fucked up. So, she then goes and says, I have something to tell you. And I'm like, what's good? She's like, so I'm 5 weeks pregnant. And I was like, tough. The what? The what? The who? And I think I gave her a answer that was very unexpected. You understand what I'm saying? I gave her an answer that was very, very just not the typical man, like, because I think what women expect in those situations, and I kind of seen this in college too. Now I can't speak for everybody, but what I seen in college and what I've experienced, even in that situation, was that I think she expected me to say that shit ain't mine. Like I really believe she was expecting me to say that shit ain't mine. Let's go abort that bitch. Now me, because I hear my grandma in the back of my head, I hear my OGs in the back of my head, like, yo, you laid down, you know, and you did that, you take care of yours. You understand what I'm saying? Like, period. Like, I hear my OG saying that. So I'm like, okay, so, you know, where do we go from here? Like, what do you want, you know, what do you want me to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to be as positive as possible. I think that threw her off because she was just like, yo, what? You know, it was just like, okay, you want to, she was kind of confused at the fact that I kind of wanted to keep, you know, my baby. Like, and I did. I wanted to keep my baby. Like, I was like, I mean, for me, as a man, it's like, okay, if I slipped up, I don't want to say accept the consequences, but I did the do, obviously. Like, again, let me tell it, I don't remember. But obviously the glove was off. So it was just like, all right, cool. And during that time, it was very toxic between me and her. It was a lot, just a lot of just, you know, back and forth between me and her. A lot of things that I found out that I confronted her about, that, you know, she gave me vague answers about, you know, when you tell somebody that you're on birth control, and I'm still using condoms on you. You feel what I'm saying? When you tell somebody that you're on birth control, but literally you're not on the birth control, like prescription wise, yeah, you're on birth control, but you're not taking these things at all. You feel what I'm saying? So you're basically lying to my face, right? So if I did slip up and had a glove, it was just like, oh, okay, bet. You know what I'm saying? Got it. Like, and so, you know, after, I think she went to my mom's place, right? Because I couldn't go with her. You feel what I'm saying? I could go with her. She went, got it aborted, and that's that. And it was, man, like I said, after that point, it was crazy. Like, I was like, she was like, we both to each other was like, like, cause I was like, I know that's your body, and I know, and looking back at it now, we looking at us as parents, both of us as parents, like to each other, for this, man, I'm glad, like, it was like, okay, I see your purpose in that, Lord. Like, as much as I probably didn't want it to happen, and the way she wasn't communicating to me, the way she was just being standoffish, I was like, we good, my baby. We good, my baby. Like, it was just like, yeah, we straight. Like, I ain't got time for that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's your Throwback Thursday. Your boy almost was a baby daddy. And you know what? He would have been 5 years old. And that's crazy. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to think about. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that's nutty professors. So listen, we're gonna try to call my boy. You feel what I'm saying? My boy Darius, right? Comedian extraordinaire. You feel what I'm saying? He's been killing it on the circuit. And here's the thing. Before I call him, I want to brief this, right? Because